This is episode 65 of the Figuring Shit Out podcast, man. I am one of your hosts, Flacs. We got King Arthur in the building. He's having technical difficulties. He's going to probably be in and out, but we're going to work it out. There you go.
I'm here. What up, brother? Unify Thrive, man. You know what time it is? Kind of weird, man. How you get a brand new computer and the camera don't connect, man? What kind of BS we on? But it's all right, man. Frank, what's up with you today, bro?
Not much. I'm chilling. You know what it is. Check out the sites. I got cyberbunny.com, luciperspective.com. Again, I said this is episode 65. We got Smart on the podcast with us, repping Harlem. This dude been all over the internet spitting mad game, bro. He just spitting game on philosophy, goal setting, achieving dreams, just dropping gems all over the place. He's doing his no label tour. He's doing his thing. Thank you, sir, for joining us. What's going on, bro? How you feeling?
Oh man, I'm feeling great, man. Feeling great. Taking it one day at a time. So we had three sold out shows, two free shows, five shows so far. We have 5 more shows to close out the tour, which is going to be the seminar, and then we're going to be going into the performance and the music aspect of it. So the next date is New York, November 25th. Right. After we're doing LA. After LA, we're doing Chicago. After Chicago, Texas, and then Kansas. And then our last free show, which is going to be the big show, is going to be in London.
London, that's what's up. That's dope.
All right, all international, yeah.
Word up. So usually for our guests, for our very first question, we gotta ask you, what was your figuring shit out moment? Whether sometime in your life you had an epiphany, figure some shit out, the skies open up. You know what I'm saying? The sun shine down. You just learn some shit. You realize some things. What you got for us?
Yeah. I would say, man, just being in prison, right? Hold on, let me take my shit. I would say just going to prison. That was that moment for me, going to prison and being in Southport box. They no longer have Southport box. So that was kind of like that moment was like, okay, I want more out of life.
Right.
I would say going to prison, being in Southport box, and really getting around like real killers and real murderers, and then having them tell me like, this is not the path. Right. Because that's when I was young, I was very impressionable, and I had a chip on my shoulder. I had abandonment issues, and I wanted to be gangster. I thought like that was the way. And so I made it to prison. I'm stabbing people. I'm cutting people in jail. I'm doing everything, man. And so I went to the box. I'm in a hole, for cutting, and my bunkie, he got like fucking 10 bodies. Dude is this fucking serial killer, right? Like, literally, like right. And he's telling me if he could go back and do something, because I'm like, yo, all right, so what it's like, man? You know what I mean? I'm expecting him to tell me, you have arrived, my great
right,
one.
Like he'll crown you or something, right? Like this is the life. You're welcome. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I want to be free. I want to be. If I could go back and do something different, I'll work at McDonald's. And I think that was that moment also for me getting sentenced, right? Because when you get sentenced and you stand up and you look over your shoulder, we all do. We got the handcuffs on. Judge is telling you to stand up. You don't want to stand up, right? And they sentence you with all that goddamn time. You look over your shoulder. None of the homies is there. None of the bitches is there. None of the school friends. Just your mom, if you're lucky, your aunt, your grandmother. That's it. And they're crying. You feel like shit. You got your head down because you let them down. You let yourself down. And then when you go in the holding cell before they ship you off to the prison you're gonna be at, you cry like a fucking baby.
Right. No,
and nobody talks about this. Everybody's a drill specialist, and everybody's an op hunter, and you catch W's and blocks. But motherfuckers, when you really outside, you catch L's, man.
Right. Everybody want to be hard because of the music.
Super crazy.
Yeah, and them L's, them L's wake you the fuck up, man. So you got to think, man. I always was like a cool guy, had a lot of friends or associates. I thought they were friends. Had a lot of girls. Right. I was always the guy, and it just was an eye opener to go to prison and see all them fucking bitches don't write, don't visit. So-called friends not sending you packages. You telling your friend, yo, listen, I can't remember the girl number. You only remember the fucking area code.
Right.
But you So listen, yo, Tanisha, you need to go really get Shorty number, because you did right by her. So you're like, yo, this is the one that's gonna visit me. Lo and behold, come to find out, your so-called friend is fucking the chick that you trying to get him to get in contact with you for.
Ghost.
Yeah.
And
that's
then
crazy, bro.
So bad. So she writes you one letter, and she's like, yeah, I just do, do the best you can while you're up there. She's not coming to visit you. You're fucking dead.
Empty words, right? Empty words.
Yeah. So and then when you come home, when you get out of prison, you start to realize, like, okay, I have to invest time in people that are going to reciprocate that time, right? There has to be a reciprocity. Like, there's a reciprocity component that was missing before I went to prison, because that was the standard to hold people to. And then I started to realize that, people will stay close enough to you to make you feel like they're part of your success or supportive of your endeavors, but further enough away from you to where they don't have to really put any real work in to contribute to your success or your endeavors. So you got a lot of people just floating around who haven't been held accountable, who haven't been vetted, and who haven't been tested. And the only way for you to know how to properly test these people is to be in a situation where you lose all these people. This is the point, though, because a lot of men need to understand this. Look, I'm still a fly guy. Ladies still love me, but I'm not jumping out the window, taking you out to eat, spending money, and I'm not doing none of that. What's your value? Are you an asset or are you a liability? Are you going to take or are you going to add? Okay.
Right.
And there's a standard that I have for females, and most of them don't like it. It's cool. Fuck them. I got a lot of options. I'm young. I'm black. I'm intelligent. I dress nice.
Let's go. You know what's up. No, that's dope. That's dope.
But then it has to be there. And in terms of friends, stop calling these motherfuckers your friend if you've never got an umbrella from the so-called friend on a rainy day or a thunderstorm. Stop calling a motherfucker bro that won't even give you a fucking jacket or a hoodie when it's cold outside. Okay?
Right.
And again, it's not even wrong. It's just the right way to do.
No, that's facts. You're right. What sets you apart from somebody who went to prison and then realized that that's not the life and you try and do better, versus a lot of people, what I'm saying? There's a lot of knuckleheads that just in and out. They go in, they do their time, they get out, they go back in, and they just in that rotation. It's like they don't learn.
What we call them is skid bids.
Word.
The difference for me is I got a letter. I got a number instead of a letter. Okay, so if you get a number, that means you got a date. You're gonna come home, right? If you get a letter, you got life. You're never coming home. See, everybody, when you get enough time, you wake up. It's just, do you have the opportunity to come home woke, right? Some people who you see coming in and out of jail, they get 6 months, 8 months, 12 months, right? 14 months, if that. So what lesson did you learn? You didn't really learn any lesson because it wasn't long enough for you to sit there and feel the extent of what losing your freedom.
Right.
You feel me? And nobody wants to have these conversations. You know why? Because ignorance is bliss. And to keep it 100 with you, technology creates a specific type of anxiety that activates when you become still and you start to focus on the shit that really matters.
What do you mean by that?
You can't go nowhere without your phone. You can't sit 15 minutes without your phone. You can't go nowhere without just your fucking phone. You can't even think. You can't sit still. You can't focus. Everything is instant gratification, but instant gratification is not even gratifying, right? So so we're dealing with a society of people who's just in a rat race, right?
No, that's facts. Yeah.
You're running so hard, but you're going nowhere. I think what prison did for me, unfortunately, because you shouldn't have to go to prison and get this level of awareness, but it helped me learn and identify what delayed gratification is, what's the benefits of delayed gratification. I'm gonna invest discipline today so I can be the beneficiary of the rewards that come from being a disciplined person tomorrow.
Are you looking for a media agency that covers all the creative tasks that make a business successful? Lucid Perspective produces elegant, high-resolution graphics and logos, high-definition and 4K video, complete with treatment concepts and innovative editing. Lucid Perspective provides photography services such as fashion, advertisements, product or service, and aerial photography. We also help businesses build their brands from the ground up with complete campaigns that will make your business attractive to your target audience. We can bring your brand to the masses with our effective and strategic marketing campaigns to include sales funnels, eye-catching advertisements, breakthrough digital marketing through social media, and other digital avenues. Visit lucidperspective.com today. That's what's up.
Fast.
So we have to understand, we have to train ourselves, we have to condition ourselves how to pull back, how to have restraint, how to fucking unplug from the so-called matrix. We have to, all this shit, you see what I'm doing in my hand? All
Scrolling.
This,
yeah, I'm doing it too. I be doing that shit. I spend hours on a goddamn phone.
It's
a trip.
Value to you, like it's no value.
Yeah.
It's no, just like this. Look, all day. And then when somebody go like this, look, ah, you going crazy,
right?
No, so I think the difference for me was, prison made me look at myself.
Word,
right?
You had that awareness, yeah.
Yeah, and it forced me to stop running from myself. So when I got the opportunity to come home, you know, I fell in love with myself. I fell in love with those chambers inside of my subconscious mind that, you know, remained untapped prior to me being incarcerated, right? So now I'm out and I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying all the areas of who I am, and I'm sharing it with the world. And that's why the shit is moving and circulating the way it is.
Because here I figure shit out. Like a lot of times we talk about the problems, but we try to also dive into maybe some potential solutions, right? If there was one thing you could change about the world that you think would fix this problem that people have about self-awareness, what do you think it is? Like if you could put
first of all, I already did it because I'm changing myself. Before the world, you have to change self.
There you go.
So my vibration as a black man, because you know the black man is God. So my vibration as a black man is so high, all I have to do is be myself. And that's what I've been doing. This is why my voice is so powerful, because I am the original man. I am everything: math, psychology, sociology, physiology, neuroscience, you fucking name it, I invented it. So all I have to do is just be myself. And the consistency and the projecting of myself and my energy, the world is going to change, and the world is changing. That's why you see so many people touching to my, being drawn to my message. And that soundboard or that soundbite of how you think creates how you feel becomes an emotion, that emotion becomes a vibration, that vibration becomes a magnet that attracts things to you, right? So I'm already doing it, and your focus is your alchemy. So I don't have to focus on the problem. I have to focus on just being the best version of myself, not even on a solution, because if I focus on a solution to what? The connectability to solution is problem, right? So the use doesn't differentiate where you put your focus. Oh, I don't want no pizza. Everywhere you turn, you're gonna see a motherfucking Pizza Hut sign. Oh, I don't want to be broke. I want to
pay these bills. Stop sending these debt collections and all that. Right?
Hey, Frank. He been talking about two things I say all the time, right? Personal responsibility, right? If you take care of yourself and your people, your immediate family, your people around you are gonna see that automatically, right? I used to walk around with a little yin yang symbol, organite piece, and people would like literally just walk up and reach out to it because it was so attractive, right? And I heard that from bro, like so. And then here he was talking about, and then think about what you don't want, right? So when you ask somebody what they want, 9 times out of 10, the first thing they say is what I don't want. I didn't ask you what you didn't want. I asked you what did you want, right? So, I definitely put up from what you just said, but that was major. Like, how did you get on the internet? Like, how did you start pushing your message?
Nah, I didn't. Man, listen, man, I'm just being me. I got 4 billion views, and I don't even have a TikTok.
Oh, word. This is up. No, that's dope.
It's gonna circulate. But what you said, look, that thing you said about the people changing, once you change your vibration, everything changes. And it's perception also too, right? Because once you change how you look at things, the things you look at change. And once you change what you project into the things that you've been indulging in, the things that you indulge in changes as well. How you think creates how you feel. How you feel becomes an emotion. That emotion becomes a vibration. That vibration becomes a magnet that attracts things to you. This is why in 2023, going into 2024, the most important attribute of a human should be emotional intelligence, right?
That's dope. Yeah.
So these are critical topics, and I think while you got me here for this brief time, I think you need to make sure you ask some questions that's gonna unlock the Da Vinci Code for you guys, man. Because
no, we on the same stuff. We on the I don't know. It's not religion, right? And I don't know if it's really spiritual, but it's. I guess there's some people call it New Age or whatever is like the lingo for it. But we're on the vibration stuff and trying to stay high vibration, attract what you want, take care of yourself, take care of your family. You know, people around you will start to see you, and then your high vibration will reach out, you know, to them and hopefully affect them. That's what you could do. But sometimes it's like, you know, with the state of the world, a lot of us tend to focus on problems. So like when I asked you that, I was like, what is something you could change? Your response was you already did the change for yourself, right? So you changed within, and then so your outlook and your perspective is going to emanate off of you.
It's gonna change the world, and it's doing it now. All right, listen, yo, if you ever seen that video, that interview with Pac, I'm the mind that Tupac was talking about.
Hey Frank, he like I've been saying it, Frank. The cream always rises to the top, right? No matter who it is or what you're doing, right? And people who, and it's gonna be two types of people, right? Some people gonna see you and they're gonna know you're the cream of the crop, and they're gonna try to deter you. They're gonna try to get in your way, right? Or then it's gonna be another people who see you the cream of the crop and they just gonna hate because they don't think they the cream of the crop, right? They don't got that kind of power in themselves, right? What are you saying? What are you saying to the people who are the cream of the crop, but they just got a bunch of haters and naysayers around them, and just kind of trying to pulling them down and trying to stop them from rising to the top?
That doesn't compute to me.
Yeah.
Like, so, you know, the way you comprise that messaging point, I can't engage in, you know, because I don't analyze things in that way. I don't analyze it like, oh well, haters and people. Listen, when you stop looking out the window and you start looking in the mirror, only thing you see is self. Only thing that matters is self. So, because what you drink don't make me pee, and what I eat don't make you shit, right? So, you know, there has to be a hyper focus. There has to be a inward intentional focus that we turn towards ourselves, and then only focus on self. And when you focus only on yourself, what you can do, what you're capable of, your capabilities, and you're not worrying about what you don't have, you're amplifying what you already have, because if you don't have it, you just want it. God gave you everything you need. So if you got everything you need, and if you don't have it, I mean you want it, and if you want it, then you don't need it. And so let that shit go, and then just focus on your actual self and improving yourself for yourself.
Word.
And no, is going to matter because you're only so focused on yourself. And then when you love yourself and you learn yourself, you can't love yourself unless you learn yourself. Right? So when you love yourself, you're gonna have to learn yourself. And when you learn yourself, there's gonna be parts of you that you're gonna identify that are so valuable, so sacred, that you're going to cherish that. And then you're going to create that vibration of self-love. And then you're going to attract people who love you because you love you.
No, that's a bar. That's a bar.
Hi, I'm King Arthur, founder of Novel Views Tech, where we prepare children aged 10 to 17 for a future shaped by advanced technology. Our curriculum dives into fields like robotics, nanotechnology, quantum computing, and more. But what really brings learning to life are our bi-monthly Exploring the Future of Technology webinars, hosted by industry experts. These webinars aren't just lectures, they're interactive discussions that connect your child to the pulse of the tech world, creating a learning experience that goes beyond the classroom. We offer a money-back guarantee to ensure you're completely satisfied. Equip your child with the skills to not just adapt, but to innovate and lead in the future. Join us at Novel Views Tech, and let's build their future today.
So let me ask you about the
That's
no
facts.
labels tour. So when you're touring, you're traveling, you're speaking, what is when you do that, who is your target audience? Are you trying to reach people like you, or are you trying to reach people that I guess you consider need help, or like what's the goal there with the tour?
Hey man, people that look like me, man. African Americans, blacks, whatever you want to call it.
Or
Melanated people. You know, I talk about the subconscious mind. I talk about neuroscience. I talk about how to develop self-esteem, how to deal with depression. I talk about anxiety removal. I talk about how to deal with abandonment issues. I talk about economics, finances. I talk about entrepreneurship. I talk about how to start your business, how to pick a business relevant to you, and also talk about being unapologetic and not giving a fuck, right? Like not giving a fuck, right? Like that's a powerful thing. Necessary.
Yeah. So look, and so you mentioned all those mental things, right? A lot of people want to talk about, doing entrepreneurship and business, right? So why are those two important? Why is your mental, how you see yourself, how you feel about yourself, how you think about yourself, there's some of the things you're thinking, why is that so important when dealing in business, right? And going to entrepreneurship, right? Why are they so important to be carried together?
Well, not just for business, but for life in general, right? Like having a particular set of skills, having confidence, having high self-esteem, that gives you the it puts you in a proper mental space to execute strategy, to create a business plan. You won't be a successful business owner or employee if you don't have your mental health intact. So you're not going to be prosperous on the planet if you don't value and cherish yourself. So I feel like Black people, we go through a lot, and we've been through a lot here in America, and it's been a conscious effort to destroy our minds.
Mm-hmm.
So when you focus on improving your emotional state, you focus on improving loving yourself, and you just vibrating high, it's a domino effect, man. That spills into your business. That spills into your productivity. That spills into your skill sets. That spills into your skill acquisition, right? That spills into your relationships. That's why it's so important. When you're thinking the right way, your life is going to go the right way. The people in your life are going to be better for you. Your businesses are going to be more successful. You're going to be happy with the job that you choose, because you're going to choose a job that's passion-based if you don't want to be an entrepreneur. Okay. So, but you have to understand that the healthy mind of the Black man and the Black woman is a threat to people who have colonized us, because their fear is to be erased. You know, we're dealing with not just a racist war, but this is how can I say? It's a genetic war, right?
Mm-hmm.
And white groups are trying their best to protect themselves against white genetic annihilation. If every Black man woke up tomorrow and said, I'm gonna have 12 babies in 12 months, white people wouldn't exist. Just like that. So that's so that's the biggest fear. So they weaponize homosexuality.
That's facts.
You know,
the music, art.
Way to create genocide. Drill means kill. All our sisters, for God's sakes, is having thyroid problems, right? I've never seen this. This is like weird, right? Like we've never seen so many sisters have problems with their coochie, right? You know, the Black woman is becoming sexualized. So now it's fucking nigga, eat my ass, pay my bills. I'm not having a baby. I pay for the plan B myself. Why do you think these lines are highlighted in music? Because we're talking about genocide, we're talking about population control, and we're talking about you know the powers that we let be. They're protecting themselves from being genetically erased off the face of the earth, because we are the dominant gene. We are the dominant people. We are genetically superior to any other race on this planet. So that is the fear, and that is why it's important to have your mental health intact. That's why it's important to know who you are, love who you are, and surround yourself with who you are, gods and goddesses, not niggas and bitches and ops and all this other stupid shit.
Facts. No, that's real.
Right.
That's real.
Unify and thrive, man. So what does that mean to you, man? So like getting your mind together and getting your life together, right? Just walking on a decent path and a righteous life, right? What does unify and thrive mean to you?
Well, I think you have to unify the thoughts relevant to self that's going to elevate self to the highest position in life, and then you're going to thrive from being in that heightened state of mental awareness.
Okay, that's a bar. That's a bar. So let me ask you about spirituality, right? I've watched a lot of your videos. You go in on, and I don't want to speak for you, you know what I'm saying, but I feel like you go in on spirituality and not necessarily religion. You correct me at any time if I'm wrong. But you praise God a lot. You talk about God, and you talk about the other guy, and you talk about the elite goals for people on earth. How do you, and I understand you being a positive force in the world, but how do you reconcile the people that seemingly have fallen, right? That are just addicted to the crap, the music, the food, the drugs. Like, how do you reconcile? Do you feel not necessarily responsible for helping them, but do you feel like a pity for them to try to, get them to see a different way? Or how does that work? Because I know if you good, right, you're not necessarily thinking about negative stuff, but there's also people out there, you know what I'm saying, that are struggling with the bullshit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. So this is why I'm doing the tour. No Labels tour. Go on the website, nolabelstour.com. This is why I'm doing the tour and sharing this information and changing the minds of our people, one collective group at a time. And to answer your question in terms of the elites and stuff like that, well, man may plot, but Allah is the best planner. See, man may plot, but God is the best planner. So, it's a marathon, and God will always be the coming in first place in terms of this marathon. So remember, the devil is instant gratification, and God is delayed gratification. So things happen for a reason, and God is positioning, God is testing, God is removing. God has His supreme agenda. So man may plot, but God is the best planner. So there's no doubt in my mind, and I don't want anybody else to have doubt in their mind that God is going to always come out on top. However, faith without work is dead. You have faith that things are going to turn out good, but you're going to take action steps in the present moment, because that is the gift God gave you in the form of free will. So now I know everything is going to be good tomorrow. That's why today I'm going to get up and I'm going to work. Okay. So, and then in terms of pity, it's not pity, it's just awareness. And I'm aware that the people who suffer from, lack of understanding is due to a lack of finding a fucking mirror. Okay. Stop looking out the window. Start looking in the window. Start looking in the window. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. And then you're going to be surprised how powerful you are, and how many resources and tools that you have internally that's been going unfucking tapped. And when you hear me speak, or you watch my videos, or you come to my seminar, I'm going to wake up that part of you that's been fucking asleep.
So do you have a goal for the community you about to build? Because clearly you're going on tour, right? You're talking to a lot of different people, right? Do you have a goal for the community that you're about to build, that you're building?
Yeah, of course. But those intentions have to remain close to my heart, my brother. I'll say this though. I'm definitely excited about doing the music tour next. I'm definitely excited about because I'm an artist, and I have artists. 2 artists I just signed, Gifted out of and Queen Key out of good old Chicago.
What was the first one? You said Gifted?
Gifted. Oh man, this kid is everything, man. He's fucking Michael Jackson, man.
Oh,
we call him Chocolate Jackson, man. Boy, boy got it. He got it. That's my guy, man. It's my little bro. Then I got Queen Key out of Chicago. So I'm excited about just doing a tour independently, and giving artists who have tremendous talent, who've been overlooked by labels, giving them an opportunity, and giving them an opportunity without having to do some weird shit or go through some corny shit to be able to present their talent to the world. So if there's any artists out there that that want to get on this tour, starting early next year, definitely reach out to me through social media, or my number, my manager, holler at you, 917-907-3687.
Or we got some VA artists down here. I'm gonna send some your way. We got some dope talent down here.
VA?
That's super dope. That's super dope.
Yeah.
Okay. Talk with VA, man. You got some spitters out there too.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
A few. Yeah.
I saw Crack on the corner with his hand out. That shit funny. You know how hard it is for a black man to get money living in America? Before the Cartiers and Sky Dwellers, it was handcuffs. Judge sat me down. I stayed sturdy, had to stand up. Daddy gone, mama getting high, had to man up. Blueprint where? Nah, nigga. Wasn't no plans for us. Couldn't get a loan, wasn't no grants for us. My dog just lost his life putting that hammer up. Money on your head, I pay for the spin like a laundromat. Ty can't get that stain out. Gotta go to God for that. My block been getting money since the 80s. That's an artifact. And when you getting money off a hard, it make it hard to rap. At the dealer, picking up these phones, I tell them, give me two. Couple chapters just made the Forbes. Well, me and my guys gonna make it too. Haters try to close doors on them. I still made it through. At the bank, 100K, tell her, just make it blue. Granddaddy died, cremated. I watch him turn to dust. I fear law. But in his pistol where I put my trust. I left prison with a plan. Focused when I came out. Daddy gone. Mama fuck niggas in the same house. And bitches suck dick and throw dirt with the same mouth. Money make me know who I am. I can't change now. 8 brothers, stomach rumbling. I can't play now. You ain't sending Zales or dropping dollars in my PayPal. Blood turn to water, yeah. Family acting strange now. Feels like we miles apart, but we in the same town. Holds you like I love you, smart. Yeah, I love me too. This is Harlem. We on pocket. Yeah.
Let's go. No, that's dope. No, that's super dope. That's super dope. What is something you're trying to figure out right now? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You busy, you touring, you doing all this stuff. What is something that you pondering, you trying to figure out right now?
Figured everything out of it. I'm good, man.
That's what's up. No, that's dope. That's dope. We appreciate you, man. What's let us know your socials again real quick. Your socials, your website, and we're gonna blast this. Let people know where they can find you.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, I'm kind of popular, so not hard to find. But the Instagram is the smart guy _ THE smart guy _ The website is nolabelstour.com. Everything's spelled the correct way. The cell phone is 917-907-3687. Okay.
Word up.
And the email is globalcrispy2018@gmail.com. Crispy with a C. CRISPY. globalcrispy2018@gmail.com. For any producers who want to send me some motherfucking music, holla at your boy. I'm here for it.
Yo, I'm gonna send some people. Your way. I know some people down here. That's what's up, man. Well, we appreciate you, man. We definitely gonna stay in touch. I tag you in them.
All right, man.
Word up.
Drop, baby.
All right, man. I appreciate you.
All right, peace.
All right, have a good one. It is now 2023, going on 2024. Why don't you have a VPN? Only for a limited time. Go to piavpn.com/cyberbunny. You could get 83% off the PIA VPN. What is a VPN? VPN is basically software that's used to hide an end user information such as IP address, location, private data they may be transferring over the internet, identifiable information such as their devices they're using from being spied on, from hackers, governments, internet service providers, anybody out there who wants to steal your data for their own personal gain. That's basically what a VPN does. If you want to take advantage of this discount, go to piavpn.com/cyberbunny. Go there now, sign up, tell them I sent you, get your software, get it installed on your laptops, on your mobile phones, on your tablets, any device that connects to the internet, get it installed on there. Get protected, go now.